Hi, folks. We've had so many requests for what happened in India. Give us the updates, give us the feedback. And I thought I'd put this together. And first of all, I want to say a sincere, heartfelt thank you for your prayers and intercession, prophetic words that you gave our team as we went into India. As the persecution is increasing and spreading, the Lord showed us strategies of how to avoid attention or getting in trouble with the government officials through the radical Hindu BJP party that is really cracking down on Christianity in the south of India. We spent most of our time in the south of India. And we had a team of 8 from Fort Mill and 1 MFM pastor from Bismarck, North Dakota, Shelley Pfeiffer, who's been with us on many trips and really has had a transformation in her life of God's call to the nations after she got her degrees from the MSU College of Theology. And our local team members were myself and Nancy Daniel, who works in missions and the theology school, Rich Grangard, who he and his wife had lived in China for 12 years. We also had David Sampson. Dawn Newberry went with us. Donna Thomas, who lives in the courtyard. Vicki Hayden, who's an MSU student, and I had traveled with her years ago to Singapore with the prophetic team. And also Sarah Wilson, who's just joined us in the last few months in the missions department, and she's a young intern trainee with us. And so every part of the team, every person had an integral part in flowing well together. There was a lot of team cohesion, people feeding off each other like a prophetic team that was mobile. We often stayed out till 2 or 3 in the morning, and we saw many salvations, many healings, deliverances, and we did prophetic training with leaders. We ministered to 500 to 600 leaders during the time we were there who are pastors, and we estimate that there are over 7,500 churches in the south of India with a revival spreading. Even while the government is increasing the oppression and the persecution, the Lord cannot be stopped, and there is such a movement of the Lord going on. We visited after school children's care programs and centers where the gospel is being shared. The parents see the changes in their children. They invite our ministers and evangelists into their homes, and so the work is spreading. Many are becoming saved. There is a revival going on. It's just not in the form that we normally would think of, but God has his ways, and he wins always. And he invites us to see what he sees and to have his heart for the nations. And we had evening crusades where we saw many salvations, many healings, and it was just a beautiful thing to see how the word coming to life in us through faith, releasing that and laying hands on the sick, and they would recover. Many people got healed, and then they got saved, as we often see in India. I've been going there since 1999, and your prayers really made a powerful difference. This was the healthiest any of the teams that I've taken to India have been, and it really made a difference. So your prayers work. They have power, and we could feel it, and we needed it. It was crucial, and it was very necessary, and I want to thank you for that. We'll be putting out some more articles and updates and lots of photos of beautiful children and beautiful Indian people, great worship, just heartfelt worship, entering into the presence of the Lord in different languages, different dialects. And one town we were in, a city, Mysore, we did prophetic training there, and we had done a lot of advanced training by prophetic Skype teams, raising up these young people, many in their young 20s, who are really getting hold of hearing the voice of the Lord and releasing that into their families, into their churches. We spoke in 5 churches that one Sunday that we were with them in Mysore. And Abhishek, who's been to Morning Star many times and a great friend of ours for many years, said that the prophetic had never reached this level as when our team came there. And we ministered to 100 leaders or more in that town, and they encountered the Lord in a fresh new way. So God bless you, and thank you for your prayers. And we invite you to come with us to step out and experience the Lord in the nations of the earth who are waiting for this revival that will never be stopped. The great harvest is among us now. It's upon us. Get ready. Amen.